Peace and love, YouTube. It's your boy Soul Asher, and today I'm gonna share with you my Erwin build. Mostly, this is optimized for HH, as this is the current content for in-game until we can get HH gear and move into Lunarfall. So, like I said, this is mainly what I'm gonna be utilizing this build for. I will note there has been a bug on my Erwin since I have gotten Desire Awakening. I keep crashing. Lion Games, please fix this. Or any other Erwins that get their Desire Awakening start crashing as well while you're in your skill page, please let me know. That's why I've been having so much trouble sharing this build with people on my stream, because I just keep crashing. So this is actually my third time recording this video. Hopefully it goes right this time. But let's jump right into it, okay? Sky High, maxed, the must. Main damage skill. Rapid fire gun combination, not using these right now. And that may change. I may spec into gun combination in the future, but right now I think the damage is just too low with that 14-second cooldown. I'm gonna look more into that in the future. But sliding skep level 1 does no damage, but I use it for rookie raids in certain situations because it is a dodge. It's an extra dodge, right? Take aim, it's a must. Focus shot. Black hole is only utilized like really early level if you have an extra skill set. Really early level, because Erwin doesn't have much AoE to start with, but after like the first 25 levels you start unlocking like combat master, electro shot, and some of the other skills. You just don't really need it, so always go with special bullet, to be honest. After a certain level you're just gonna always use special bullet, right? Combat master, make sure you're using right click, Western finish, maxed. Guided shot, this may change. I absolutely hate the cast time of guided shot for the super armor break, and it doesn't do as much enough damage to justify that long cast time. However, the armor penetration and the super armor break is pretty good, but it's a very situational skill. It's a very situational skill, right? But I may change this in the future. Right now I still have it, but yeah. Electro shot, it's a must with the drop capsule. Napalm bomb, really good in rotation with blaze cover for HH. If you see me run HH, then you'll know how I'm utilizing this. Sprinter, the must for your SG recovery, because SG recovery with Gas of Fortune increases Erwin's passive attack damage. So hide and seek, it's a must as well. Soul launcher, I have it maxed. Desire Awakening increases the skill damage by 130%. However, Desire Awakening does not increase the skill concentrated fire. So I only have one skill point in skill concentrated fire because of the amount of SP it costs to level this up, and the fact that Erwin cannot consistently use the skill while doing HH, and it sucks because it locks you in an animation, and if you depend on the skill you will die more in HH, because sometimes the boss's phases will stack and you'll get hit with multiple phases and you'll just end up canceling the skill. More often than not, I don't end up getting the full animation of the skill off, and that's why I can't justify wasting the SP on it when I could spec that extra SP into Napalm Bomb Blaze Cover, which I consistently use on each of the boss slam phases for HH, Hidden Hideout. Mission Call, I would say this is a must. The super armor break is amazing. The damage per hit is really good. It's just a really good damage skill. It's not, not first in the queue for your rotation, but once it does come up in rotation, you do get a pretty good damage boost. Arclight Bullet, amazing skill. You lay it down and it just consistently does damage in an area. To a stationary boss, it's going to do really great damage. Awesome skill. Basic attack mastery, have to max it. You want your basic attacks doing as much damage as possible, and you also gain more SG for more basic attacks. Again, SG recovery on Soul Strike Mastery and Paralysis. It's a great skill. Dodge, it's a must. Tumble is a must. dash. You know, you might want to level this to max. If you are noticing that you are having issues with your speed, right? But the thing about that is it does require 2 SP, which means you will have less SP to put into napalm bomb, blaze cover, right? But that's why I said I'm experimenting. I might take away SP from guided shot. I might even stop just using guided shot. I just don't like this skill. But it is situational. It does come in handy sometimes, right? Yeah. Still experimenting with that, right? But yeah, like I said, soul evasion, it's a must. Retaliation, it's a must. You want those masks because those, when you have to use those, you need to use those. You want them on the lowest cooldown possible, and you don't want to be wasting stamina. So you want as much stamina as possible. Evasion is essential key for Erwin. That's his main passive. It stacks with hide and seek. Grasp of Fortune, again, the more skills Erwin is using with SG, the more he can keep up this 3 stacks of armor penetration and attack damage. So Erwin's rotations are actually increasing his damage. The more consistently you can utilize your skill rotations, the more consistent damage you do overall. So that is why I'm kind of moving towards a faster attack Erwin. And more often than not, I'm just not fully charging guided shot unless it's in that situation in a rotation. So it needs more testing, but because of Grasp of Fortune, we're going to want to focus on faster skill animations. Bullet Charm, again, it's a must, right? Automatically recover SG over time. Like, SG is very important. Utilization of SG for Erwin, utilization of your right click, adding left clicks, left click, right click. Those are just essential to keep your SG up. And like I said, it's gonna allow you to get those stacks. Now for your skill presets, I'm gonna create a document for you guys. Let me do this. And there we go. I have created a skill page document, which I will be adding a link to the description of this video, and I'll also make it a command on my stream. This includes the HH Primal rating skill set, the casual grinding skill set or leveling skill set, with all of the actual skills and their correlating levels. Okay, just explaining my HH Primal skill set. My rotation is typically I buff up with my number 2 and go into a E, into an R, into a C, and I won't use my ultimate unless I know for a fact that a phase just ended. Be very careful with using your ultimate when you're running HH, even Primal, because you will get stuck in an animation. You can right click to deactivate it, but sometimes that is too slow and you will still die. So E, R, C, Q into a 1. That is the priority in rotation in which you will use Erwin skills. You're going to want to use the quicker skills in succession, because that will get you to your 3 stacks for your passives, which will give you a very, very great damage boost on Erwin. That, my friends, is my current Erwin Awakened Erwin skill build for the level 72 patch. I may have to update this once I get to Lunarfall, but for now, this is what you get. Peace and love, everybody. Thanks for watching.